Please join us as we explore the Ozarks in the fall. We've made 2 previous trips, hoping to catch the fall colors, but each time we're met with rain and very little color. This year, though, the forecast looks great, and the fall color maps show the Ozarks are finally popping. Today we're headed out to visit Union Schoolhouse, Bud's House, and Pilot Knob. I think you're pretty lucky.
Well, it's just, I don't know. A little deeper than I'd want on this cool, crisp morning.
Well,
If I have to wait out of here, you know it ain't gonna be a pretty sight. Look how wide it can get, though.
yeah.
Wow.
For me, part of the fun in planning these trips is hunting down interesting spots on Gaia GPS or OwnX, and then building our own route. Sure, there are well-known tracks out there, like Arkansas Adventure Trail or the High Watermark Trail,
It's not gonna work.
but I enjoy creating my own path and seeing where the road takes us. Sometimes that means we running into a dead end or a section we aren't comfortable driving and having to backtrack. But honestly, that's all part of the adventure.
Oh, that is the Union Schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was somebody's private property. Is it open?
Yeah, I think it's open all the time. You can go in there.
Oh. Ooh, that sun feels good.
It does.
It's crisp out here.
I wonder what temperature it is.
Cold. You know it's cold. When I'm cold, it's cold. Whew. Look at this ceiling. What is that, beadboard? No, what's it called?
I think that is that beadboard.
Look at those hieroglyphics on the wall there. Look. You don't see that anymore.
Wow.
You don't see
Oh,
that
man.
anymore. I remember that when we were at school.
I do.
They don't teach that anymore. You know, we could ruin a whole generation by going back to writing in cursive and writing checks.
They say hardly anybody writes in cursive anymore.
Yeah, but we could run a whole generation by writing in cursive and paying bills by checks.
Yeah, that's that
Why don't you know
old...
it'd be cold in here in the winter?
They had a fire back there.
That'd be Ron's seat right
Yeah, I'm just sitting right there. Yes, it
there.
would.
Karen would be over here, Ron would be back there.
That is true.
Yeah, but can you imagine coming in here in the morning and starting that fire? Oh, somebody left the camera hanging there. Look at the tree.
Pull up over here.
It's awful muddy.
Yeah. Our next stop was Bud's cabin, a small, quiet spot tucked deep in the Ozarks. It's named after Bud Pearson, a local legend who spent years out here in these hills. The road's a little rough getting in here, but that's part of the fun. When you roll up and see the cabin sitting under the trees and the field behind it, you understand why Bud chose this place. It's peaceful, simple, and full of classic Ozark character. Let's see if we can take a little tour of Bud's cabin. I can tell you it's awful cold in here. I don't think those long johns are going to be warm enough. Wow. Pretty cool. Well, you can see the light coming down through the chimney. Let's see if we can make our way upstairs. Those are some tight steps. That's a tight corner to go around there. A corn bed. It looks like there's something besides corn on top of that bed. It's a pretty tight.
I would say so. How did you fit up there?
Come on up.
No. I'm not graceful enough on a wide staircase.
Well, stick your head around.
How? That's not even big enough for a foot. My foot barely fits on that step.
Yeah, I know. It's
And I'm a size 9 shoe. You're a size 11.
Our next destination was Pilot Knob. The turnoff is just up Highway 123 a short distance, and then about 7 miles on a well-maintained road. The last section up to the lookout point is a little rougher, and the view is somewhat blocked by the trees. But once I put up the drone, we could really see the fall colors all around us. Huh?
I mean, it's rough, but it's not a big deal. It's just rough. I wouldn't call this a cliche road, though. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I just tell you that so you'd come on up it with me.
Holy crap, dude. You didn't know what was up. You thought it was that other road. What the hell are you talking about?
Here's a tip top.
The tippy top. Fire ring.
From Pilot Knob, we continued up Highway 123 to Hall Creek Falls. It's a charming little forest campground tucked in a valley along Hall Creek. We camped here on our first trip to Arkansas and decided to make it home for the night again. Luckily, we arrived early enough to snag the campsite closest to the falls. But by nightfall, the campground was almost full. I have to give a shout out to Dean and Bonnie. They had mentioned to us they were new to car camping, and around midnight we heard the car alarm go off, followed by doors opening and closing, and sounds of someone packing up. When we woke up the next morning, there was no sign of Dean and Bonnie. I guess car camping isn't for everyone. We woke up this morning to a chill in the air. When you're down in the valley, it can take a while for the sun to rise up over the horizon. After such a perfect day yesterday, I'd expected today to be the same. But this morning a heavy mist hung in the air, and I knew it'd be a while before the sun climbed high enough to burn it off. So I started packing up camp while Karen fixed biscuits for breakfast. Then we headed out for the trail that runs along the Big Piney Creek.
It'll be a while before the sun comes up. Look at that.
The trail starts just across this narrow bridge that spans the Big Piney. That is a narrow bridge. Last year we tried coming from the other direction, but had to turn around at this water crossing due to high water.
Tells me it's cold water.
It looks like it's only about...
On your side, on this.
So this is where we came through.
And we couldn't get any further.
Yeah, we had to turn.
Look at all the water.
I think we drove right to about that spot, but we couldn't see much around it. So we
I'm
weren't
just saying,
sure.
look at all the wear on the
Yeah.
roots. I don't remember. There's a house back there. We gonna fit?
Oh, no free car wash today. Oh, I think this is actually it right here.
No car wash. They got purple painted there too. Roads washing away. I remember when we came last time, that river was raging.
Yeah. That it was. There's some firewood. Oh, that kind of nice up there across the pasture. We came across this great camping spot along the Big Piney that I've seen in many other videos. And if I only known about it and had it marked on my map, I would have camped here last night. I'm guessing this spot is usually taken on most weekends. For now, I'll make a note of it on our map for future trips. From here we jumped on Highway 16 and took it over to Boxley Valley and into Jasper before we headed east, where we'd eventually camp for the night along the Buffalo River. This morning we woke up to the sun rising over the mountain behind us. Today was our last day in the Ozarks, and we wanted to run the Section 1 of the High Watermark Trail. But first we need to pack up. Our setup takes a little bit longer with the rooftop tent and all of the gear we bring along. Normally this trail starts in Woolham, but since Woolham is a bit off Highway 65, and we weren't sure how high the water crossing was going to be, we opted to start in Snowball. It promised to be an epic day with waterfalls and numerous creek crossings.
It's raging when it's full.
With the sun shining through the trees, the fall colors are really popping, so I decided to put up the drone for a bird's eye view. If you look closely, you can see how strong the wind is. I had no idea while flying the drone. This bridge crosses Richland Creek, and just on the other side is the Richland Creek Campground, another great spot to camp along the trail. Not far from the campground is Six Finger Falls. We arrived just as these two horseback riders were heading up the trail on the opposite side of the creek. Once they were gone, I launched a drone to capture the falls from above. I should mention only two of the Six Fingers are floating today. little farther down is Falling Water Falls. This area is known for the large swimming hole, which in warmer weather this area would be quite busy. After leaving Falling Water Road, we had a short hop up Highway 16 and then back into the woods.
I like to look at that other road better.
Yeah, I think they just went to somebody's property. Well,
That's
we'll see
okay.
what this brings. This section started off as a maintained dirt road, but just a ways in there was a fork in the road. And when I took the one that looked the roughest, my wife started questioning my route choice. I knew this was going to be a tight trail with numerous water crossings, but I had checked the trail reports from a week earlier and knew the creeks were at their lowest point, so this was going to be my best opportunity to do this section. But none of that was any comfort to Karen. When we got to this section, I even started to question my route choice. The trail ran right down the middle of this creek. It had a few big rocks at the entrance, but the bottom looked solid, so I decided to continue on. This can always be tricky when you're out here by yourself, but I also knew this was a popular trail and someone would eventually come along if we got into trouble. Turns out it was nothing to this little section.
I don't like this.
See, there's the other road right there. I don't know where it goes, but you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Don't do that. I don't. I don't like that. I don't. There's water in my door here.
What do you mean?
This thing is wet. Open the door.
Oh yeah.
No, that's too much water.
Okay, well,
And now the problem is we're so committed in here.
well, let's just.
got campsite marked up here, but I'm thinking that's not holding a whole lot of hope for me at this point. I keep thinking we're gonna bust out of this anytime.
Yeah, we will eventually.
That or turn around and have to go back. That's what I'm concerned, because it doesn't appear to be a well-traveled.
No, it's part of the.
I don't care that it's part of it.
Yeah, in fact, some guys did it. They call this is section 1, section 2, and they say it's the easiest.
Oh, we ain't going any further. We highway. My butt's so puckered to this sea right now. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is the easy part?
That's what they say.
They lie like dead fish.
Sections 1, 2, and 3.
I would probably feel more comfortable if we had. I don't like
yeah.
the water. I don't like the water. But if we had,
Another Jeep.
yeah. Oh shit. Ronald. Oh, how deep is this? Deeper than it looks, my love.
Oh, it ain't that bad.
Oh, more mud.
Well, let's see if we can take this route around.
Watch your head. Oh, there's a Jeep there. Are we going into his camp spot?
I guess we are. Sorry about that. We didn't know where the trail went. Okay. What's it like back that way?
Oh, I mean, once you get past this water, but it's just spring fed.
Yeah. No, I mean as far as the rest of the trail back that way.
You hit the road down there, main road.
Which way do they come in?
She'll be real happy to hear that.
Come down the mountain.
Yeah.
Can I stay with y'all?
Barely ride a four-wheeler down that mountain. What'd she say?
She said, can she stay with y'all? Yeah.
Y'all looking for a spot to camp?
No, we just running the trail.
I know a lot of them are starting to fill up. There was somebody at that front one.
Yeah, somebody from Illinois was backing a horse trailer in the bluff down there.
Yeah, there's a bluff that overlooks it.
No, I saw the mud hole and I said, well, maybe this is a workaround around it. And
I saw your Jeep and I was
any-
like, hallelujah, people!
anytime she sees water or mud, she's like,
Oh, yeah, a lot of them down south. So when I first came up here, when you get down here, you come to a little waterfall. There used to be a grist mill there.
yeah.
And then when you get past it, it's still kind of tight and rough, and then it opens up. You'll come to a crossing, and you can go up the mountain again there. And it brings
Go right.
Yeah.
It brings you out on what, 16?
Yeah, but it'd
Yeah.
be going back where you came.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just keep staying on this main trail.
And then you'll come to the end down there, and you can turn right, and it'll take you back up to 7. Or if you turn to the left, it'll take you back out to 16 again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. She'll be glad to hear that.
You're not far, but there are banjos playing.
See, I told you!
She told me
I
that.
was playing a while ago, too, now.
Okay, thanks again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no problem. Y'all have a good time.
You too.
Get up back in there.
Yeah, you could pull in or back in, whichever. Well, if that camper made it down here,
You're safe now.
he's not going to want to go much further either.
No, he's pretty much at the end of the line. Once we ran across those campers, Karen's anxiety finally eased. It's funny how those moments of uncertainty end up shaping the adventure and reminding us why we get out here in the first place. Thanks for riding along with us on this journey through the Ozarks. I think we caught the fall colors at the perfect moment, and looking back, I'm thankful for every mile.